Hello YouTube, today I got smoothie in a mason jar and I'm going to talk about paying for yourself. So I recently got my first job. As a kid I just never had a job, teenager living at home. I was just super involved in lots of different activities like sports and clubs and that type of thing. So I didn't necessarily have a lot of time for a job. So I just never had one, and it was fine. And I got my first job just this summer, at the beginning of the summer, when I was no longer living at home. I wasn't living on campus in the dorms. Since I didn't just go back home for the summer, my mom didn't want to completely support me. Even when I was living on campus, it was through a loan that I had taken out to be able to live on campus. So this would have completely been either her, me, or another loan. And I didn't really want to take out another loan when I was only taking like 1 or 2 classes. Like right now I'm taking 2, but last summer session they have like 2 summer sessions. So last one I was just taking 1 class and I needed to get a job. So I got a job at a pizza place. It was a good job, it was fine. I like to do things, I like to be busy, using my hands, all that type of thing. So I was making some pizzas. It was fine. I messed up a few, my first few days. I messed up quite a lot, like my first day. It was an adventure. I did pretty good. I worked there for a bit, like 3-ish weeks. And I had gotten hired at a different place that I applied to around the same time when I was applying to jobs. This other job is a custodial job at my campus, which I'm staying near so I can take classes, and they're 40-hour a week, full-time job. So I have a normal schedule so I can talk to my friends, make plans, and say, hey, I can't do it that time at that day because I work, and I know that I work more than like a week in advance. It's great. So I quit my Pizza Ranch job, but now that I have a job and I'm making money, I need to pay for my rent, pay for the utilities, and pay for my food and classes. Classes is also there. I gotta pay for the classes. I have like different ways of paying for my classes, so it's like not a lot for me to have to pay, but it still all factors in. So I had to learn how to budget. Budgeting is not that difficult. Can you calm down? I don't know why you did that because you can't see out the... Are you being attacked by the squirrels? The biggest thing for me was budgeting for food. I've never gone grocery shopping before this summer. Like, first time grocery shopping, I thought it was a whole little feat. I was like, oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. This is what grocery shopping gives you. So I had to budget for grocery shopping. So I go grocery shopping about weekly. It's the best way for me to understand, like, this is what I'm going to eat this week and that type of thing, rather than trying to purchase lots of things in advance. I started limiting myself first few times to $20, but I was always pushing the barrier on that one a lot, and sometimes I would have to like go back to the store or like try to do something else or whatever. So between 20 and 30, if I fluctuate a little bit between weeks, I found that to work the best. Even just 30 every single week for a month would be 120-ish, which is still a really good budget. I can't just eat ramen all the time because I am gluten-free. Not a choice. I would eat all the donuts in the world if I wasn't. I mean, I'll eat all the gluten-free donuts, but like, that's not the point I'm trying to make. Budgeting is the point I'm trying to make. So you have to understand how much you're bringing in per month and how much you're spending per month to know what kind of wiggle room you have. Maybe this month I'll buy this like one extra thing for myself, and next month I'll buy like the other extra thing. Or maybe I'll just save it this month so that I'm not financially stressing and freaking out in the future. Whatever works for you. That's budgeting from me, Jax, who doesn't necessarily know a ton about finances or the world, but I'm learning, and I have talked to a lot of different people who have done this type of thing before, who have, you know, just been living on their own through college or asking parents and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm completely clueless. Don't disregard everything that I just said. I wish I had started having summer jobs earlier, because I'm not as busy in the summer because I don't have school, and it would have helped me so much financially. But that's just the path that I took, and I'm not that upset about the path that I took. I'm not that upset that I didn't have a job. I just know that if I was a little bit more prepared, a little bit smarter, and understood a little bit more what having a job means, then it just would have been a little bit smoother in general, so I wouldn't have to worry about all the little things. Please like this video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below about your experience with jobs or with not having jobs, and go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos, and just remember to keep swimming.